Hi, I'm Mark. I'm going to walk you through putting together your greenhouse sense and control kit. So if you could take everything out of the box and just lay it out like this, and I'll explain what everything is. So this is the control node. This is the heart and soul and brain of the greenhouse sense and control kit. This, and this are three parts that connect everything together. You have 4 sensors: soil moisture sensor, a temperature, an air moisture, and a light sensor in here. Those are your sensors. Then you have 3 tools. You have a light tool, you have a ventilator tool, and you have a pump tool. Then you have a lot of wires. And now I'm going to show you how all of these fit together. Okay. First of all, I'm going to show you how to connect your sensors together. This is a sensor, the greenhouse control sensor, and this is where you're going to plug in your moisture probe, which is this thing here. It says very clearly to plug your moisture probe in there. Warning, plugs only go in one way, so please follow the diagram. Your moisture probe goes in there. Then you have a wire that connects to this sensor, which is the three different sensors in one. You connect one end of the wire into this sensor and the other end of the wire into the greenhouse sensor. So now what you have is all of your sensors put together. Your sensor gets plugged into the code node into the port that says sensor. Very simple. And now your sensors are ready to go. Now we're going to put the tools together. Here we have a little device that you will plug in the ventilator. So the fan goes into channel 1. Plugs in with a USB cable. The pump, which is this little device here, will plug into channel 2. There we go. Then we have a network cable. We have a short black network cable. One end of it plugs in there. So now we're ready to take this and plug it into the A port, which is the power port. So now your 2 tools, your fan, your pump, are connected into your control node into the A port. Your last tool is your light. Your light is connected with a network cable. So you have in there, and the other end of the light goes into the B port on your control node. You now have your tools and your sensors ready to go. Now that you have everything hooked up together, you're going to go get some masking tape and you're going to label everything so that you know where it goes. Here we are putting the greenhouse together. If you notice on the lid you have 1, 2, 3 holes there, and on the side you have 2 slots. Greenhouse needs to line up like that, so you have 2 holes in the side. One is to hold your fan. The other one is to pass all of your wires and your tubing for your water pump. We need to connect our water pump with some tubing to our pot with an end that will drip water in. We put it on the side of the pot and we let it come out the greenhouse and connect to our pump. Our soil moisture probe, you will insert into the dirt, and then you let the wire come out, and then it is connected. We'll do that after. We're going to connect your light and your triple sensor to the lid. You have a variety of different stoppers that you're going to use. These are two different types of stoppers. You could use a flatter one and insert it in one of the holes, and you use the thicker one and you can insert it in the other hole. For the sensor, we want to make sure this part of the sensor is facing down, so we use this longer plug. We put the screw and we attach it like this, and then you have a little nut to tighten it on top. Make sure it's snug. Similar with the light, except the light goes on the outside of your greenhouse. You stick the screw through the hole, and then you attach the bolt. We're going to connect the triple sensor with the wire. It will come out of here from the inside, and your light is connected from the outside, as we did before, with the addition of power. Your light needs to be directly plugged into the wall through this cable. Now we simply have to put the top on to make sure the wires are all going through one of the holes, and we have free space for our fan. So now we're going to put everything together as we did before. So remember, this greenhouse sensor will take your moisture probe, it's labeled, and then it will take your your triple sensor, light, humidity, and temperature, there, and it goes into the sensor port of your control node. Then we have to take our little gizmo that where you plug in to channel 1, you plug your fan, you plug your pump, channel 2, then you connect with this cable from here into your A port. Looks like a mess, but remember, you've got all these instructions already, and you've labeled everything. So you take your light, goes into B, you are all connected. Everything, your sensors, your tools are connected, they're all in place, you're ready to go. Fill yourself with water here, and on the back, power up, flashing, and now with a Bluetooth connection to SparkView.